You're right, if they could lock in the duel, they would have a guaranteed kill on Necro. And this is something which Monkey just don't have yet. There's no level 6 over a Miracle. The duel breath's keeping fighting back, and now the duel is up. Fly will end up dying here. The winner does go to the Legion Commander as they go for more. The Tether after it, and well, there's no more heal to come out from Snako. It's just going to be this Tether and more supports rotating in from Monkey. It's a concoction stun, and on the Legion Commander, just after he did the press the attack. So they just keep fighting. They've got so much extra damage at the moment, but underneath the tier 2 tower, I don't think he got that much damage, but there's no mana. He's not going to reach that in this game.
Pimp, if you could, just alternate between the CS and the net worth to display the absurd difference. Well, first, we got to kill it bottom.
Yeah, Tendi is once again going to die. This is second death. The Requiem Assault's not only the death Requiem, and they relocate in with the Macro Pyre down. A Vorth will arrive in this. They start the duel over on Crit as another successful victory. 30 bonus damage now to Funnick. Just watch it keep ticking up. And Notel, well, he's ready to blink himself over. Throws out the concoction on PSM. He's not going to commit to this. Instead, he just wants to blink back in the range of the tier 1 tower, as well as a Force, hilariously enough. And Funnick press the attack, moves forward. He's after Notal. The acid spray is going to go down again, and Concoction is prepping as well. They're very deep underneath this tower, and that's when they go for the Concoction stun. But a boss being kept up by Snako, doing his work. Notal can't do enough damage. Yes, he can actually. He's just on the edge of the acid spray, finding himself dead. The Doom is back off cooldown again for Doom. So they chase after Funnick, but it's Notal with a double Concoction stun. Now they go into the Doom over on Io. They want to ensure these kills if possible. PSM is just hanging in the tree line next to that tower. I think Crit's actually worked this one out. He's walking over and like, yep, there's the captain of Navi, and he'll die to the liquid fire, and that's an easy pickup. So Navi,
they just pushed down a whole bunch of towers and actually gain a net worth lead over Monkey Business despite the farm efficiency of the Alchemist because of that. But they may not reach that point just because they chose to go for this slightly more efficient build with the mech being stalled up.
Well, Force is a long way up. The Ice Path's going to connect, same with the Concoction. Press the attack will break him free as the Lich ulti does not bounce. But look at Mumianda. He walks over. He realized the attack's going to come, but the Doom put on the cooldown for now, and Mumianda is well deep behind the lines, but the Siega's immortal. He's actually hoping he gets attacked here. He's losing so much damage, however, to a Vorth, but Notal will finish the job with the Concoction. Miracle being dueled up, but he'll survive through it all too, and now Funnick is way too deep. Mumianda still hasn't broken the Aegis until now. The Ice Path will catch out too. Chris being on the money with this, and they just don't know where to fight. Like, what do you steal? You steal Ice Path for PSM, but Notal again with that blink, jumping in with the unstable Concoction, following up with the Razors. They'll back up, but the Death Pulse are bringing them back up again. Crit can be careful to take the aggro of this tower. And the Ice Path's going to keep Mumianda in too close, and they will be losing this Doom. Scorch's coming now off cooldown. No, he is not going to survive through this.
The miss lead as well. It's Solar Crest and all the miss up tilt. They still managed to pick up the Jakiro at the very least. As Dendy comes forward, what a great Ice Path.
Man, it might be great for him, but that side is going to drop on Dendy's head. Notal was able to take out the Wisp through the back lines, and PSM forced to run himself away. The Acid Spray will come down. PSM, get out of the Acid Spray! He actually stuck around inside of it. He knew he couldn't run himself out of it, so he ended up just staying and accepting his fate.
That has to be one of the most awkward team fights. I really gotta point out, Funnick has been doing great this game, but his performance in that last team fight was questionable to begin with, and then when you saw back on another Roshan, going another lane of Rax,
it's like they want to end it now. Yeah, they're keeping him out, and there's a Concoction over on Dendy, but first the attack comes back off cooldown. They just keep pumping up Dendy a little bit more. Snako trying to keep that tether up. The Acid Spray's not making it easy, but they get through the tier 3 tower and now attacking into that melee Rax. And where do you really go from here? Mumianda wants to doom up Dendy, but he's going to have to BKB in order to do it. Under level death, okay, that helped. A lot of burst damage, and they Glimmer Caped anyway, but the Ice Path will connect. In comes Funnick, starts up the duel, but Mumianda's just so strong. The Lich only coming into this fight, and with the duel breath as well, where's that side? It's going to be enough. The Legion is down for 90 seconds. The Yule stepped over onto the Razor, allowing the Ice Path to connect onto the Razor too, and Fly, he's too close. The Plasma Fuel will get the kill for a Vorst, but this Doom is still up, and a Vorst, holy, okay, that is 2 multipliers on the level death. Miracles on the back of PSM, and this is the fight the Monkeys were searching for, when Navi just pushing a little bit too far, and now they lose 3 heroes in quick concession.
the difference here, but you saw the power of the Ethereal Blade. It kept the Necrophos alive, which was so important. They made an inefficient trade, but at least they kept it from being a total pickoff.
Yule stepped her up by a crit. PSM came in very, very close. Got another Ice Path coming back up cooldown now. Hits Fly, hits Miracles. They crisscross the Ice Path, and Denny try and bring down this range. Rice getting stunned though quite heavily. And Miracle, he's 8 seconds off the side. They burn through the Aegis, the Immortal. The Wisp already took out the Cheese, so they don't have that bonus from Roshan anymore. And Chris just trying to keep Dendy back. The Liquid Fire having no real effect. No-Tail jumping out for the sun as she hits PSM. But it's all about holding the high ground while the Doom as well as the Lich is down. And there's that Assault Curiosity on Vorst. Actually take it back. They actually pass the Cheese onto the Razor. So they still have this on her Vorst.
They'll commit for the melee racks. Monkey business. Don't think they should contest.
There's your duel. It's over on Miracle. The E-Blade stopping Funnick once again, but the Ice Path is there. The follow-up Ice Path Miracle. He's able to at least get the pulse off, but it's not enough to stay alive. The dual press doing its work on the Funnick, but with Saneko tethered up, and Vorst just doesn't care. He's so tanky anyway. They're able to bring down this mid-rank, and Navi with a huge advantage. No concoction available, but the S spray comes off cooldown. Funnick just trying to run himself out. They're successful at doing so. As No-Tail again goes for this E-Blade. Press the attack, breaks Dendy free, and of course, doomed up Mumieta trying to ensure the kill here. And he should be able to. The Vorst will tick out from this. 34, and yep, there he goes. He'll pop. PSM trying to juke it around the tree lines. The Ice Path is down, and there he is. Called out. No-Tail's able to find that kill. And Monkeys, they Blade, so he's trying to jump in behind. Moon Meander is exposing himself, but it's to jump out. They manage to catch out the Whisper. Snake going into a double Ice Path, and with the Lich holding, it'll bounce up. Actually, no, it won't. Denny will trigger his BKB. There's only Saneko to drop, but No-Tail wants more. Concoction's still on cooldown for the moment, with a blink forward into the Ice Path, actually catching PSM as well. Denny being Glimmer caped up, but he can't run himself out this one. What do you steal? It's only level death, and Denny, the side is able to connect. 2 minutes on the sideline, where you do not have your SF being necroed down like that.
Him in range for the kill.
Well, that's nice for PSM. He stole Acid Spray, making this push just that little bit harder. But it makes it so easy when Dendy is 100% dead for that long. It's another 66 seconds until Dendy will be back up into the world of the living.
Yeah, it's one pickoff. This is the thing about the Aghanim Scepter on Necrophos. One pickoff can end the game.
And they've had another one. It's PSM. The Ice Path connects, and PSM is down so quickly. They can go for more. The duel, No-Tail so low. The winner will be Funnick once again, but the side drops him down. Now over 2 minutes without the Legion Commander. It's gone from bad to worse. Monkeys just buy back. They bring in No-Tail with the BTs. They can take 3 sets of practice here if they want to. While the Legion is gone, you've basically removed 300 damage a hit, as well as the control of duel.
Monkey business are going all in. I mean, they bought back on No-Tail, knowing that they just, you get the one pick off and you just keep funneling it. Again, the downtime. There is no real downtime. Like, he's going to have Reaper Scythe up in 20 seconds at about the same time that the SF is coming back up, and he still has the Legion Commander down.
Yep, and they still have Doom. But the ulti is still waiting there for Moonbeam. They go to the Ice Pump. There's just done in a Force. They actually try and return it with the Lotus Orb, which is down for Saneko, but at the end of the day, the Razor will pop. Now he'll have to buy back. Dendy is alive, and Monkeys might decide just to back it out this one. They've still got their BKBs and Doom available. The Ice Path to fly out again. This time it won't actually connect over on a Force, and Dendy triggers the BKB. Mumieta just wants to get out of here. They have Acid Spray back off cooldown, and Navi chancing out a very, very long way. Mumieta, he's got the space now. They break the static link. Only 63 points of damage stolen. The E-Blade and Yule set the rub. A Force being dual pressed up. Saneko, he's got his carries back. They Lotus Orbit up again, and that's why they're trying to wait a little bit longer on that Doom. But Miracle, pick him up and throw him back down again. They do get through the Necro. He will buy back, but the Lich ulti coming into the fight. Now both PSM and Force have to split themselves up. The Concoction will connect, and PSM will end up dying here. But Monkeys, they've lost a hell of a lot for this. Chikiro's on the sidelines. Oh, they're running in. The smoke's going to break on Monkeys, Dendy. Well, they BKB. Funnick's going to jump in, start the duel over on Crit. Chikiro, E-bladed up, and Funnick. Okay, they can finish the job with the SF Razors kicking in. The Ice Path from PSM catching up Moon Meander. They'll pick him up and toss him back down again. They need to keep this Doombringer alive. The Scorcher's going to help with that. And the Lich ulti, well, it doesn't keep the bounce going. Another Ice Path from PSM, making it difficult for Monkeys to chase, and the support in the tree line, running himself out of here. Miracle to the front line, Denny. Why the Requiem? The scythe off! Denny's down! 2 minutes on the sideline, and they can keep on going. Blink and Concoction coming off cooldown now for Notel. Avos will not be able to survive through this one. They'll get the stun. Miracle's behind him, and there it is. A double kill.
BKBs. I don't think they'll be strong enough to end this game, and Monkey Business will eventually come back.
But Funnick, he's just going ham. He's after Notel at the moment. The ice pass is down. It's allowing Funnick to attack, and now the side. Funnick is on the sidelines. He tried to return it with Lotus, but no joy. And GG, well played. Monkeys will take game number 1 here against Navi. And this, yeah. You know, like, I was impressed as well with Navi. It felt actually more like a 35-minute mark. I was sitting there 25 minutes in going, okay, game is good. And then they fought back. Then you take out the mid-racks, and Navi showed some spark of life. And then that mid-fight when Monkey's like, okay, now we push. The Academics was transferred over to the Necro, and you just...
Right their way through this, but Luo's down next, and even with the Luna looking to rejoin the fight, they're zapping 430. He goes in, but he gets cursed and turned, and now they go through. But it's even between 4 heroes. Can they really finish up?